to A-1 Conversations. Welcome to A-1 Conversations with Joe Little, the third of the Rude Boys, and it's written all over your face. Real talk, real life, real stories. Welcome to A-1 Conversation. Yeah, let's talk about it. Conversation. Yeah. A-1 Conversations, where the truth meets elevation. Every story, every voice, every heart in rotation. We rise to revelation. Oh,
Today's show, pound for pound, is gonna be my most favorite show.
Pound
this guy,
for pound is
for
crazy.
Yeah, when you see him pound for pound, yeah. So but this guy, Jayshawn Champion, is our guest today. One of the most amazing songwriters ever that the Creator has made, for real.
Oh, wow.
I've had the pleasure to work with him for years, helping him hone his craft,
right.
him helping me hone my craft, and we're gonna have a good time today. Jayshawn Champion is in the building. Give it up for him at A-1 Conversations, y'all.
Thank y'all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Woof, woof, woof.
So happy to be here.
Are you?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because, man, first of all, my picture real big, man, back here.
Yeah,
That's
look
pretty
at you.
cool. And you look
nice.
sexy.
Yeah,
How you do, like you be doing, Joe.
Yeah,
And to be next to my big brother, man, look like,
we looking good.
Yeah, I'm glad I took them pictures.
Good, man. So I'm glad I got you on this show.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to be here.
People, there's a lot of people out here who know I've been recording these shows. I've been showing previews, but they was like, "Where Jayshawn? You going to interview Jayshawn?"
Ain't nobody said that.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's what's
of
up.
course. I had big brother Eric Nolan.
Yes,
on
sir.
there.
I saw that.
You know
I
what
saw
I'm
that.
saying? So,
Yeah.
I mean, it was a lot of people wanting to get on the show, but, I wanted to focus on some people, for right now that's out here impacting life.
Oh, man.
With their gifts and their talents that the Creator has given them. They
Yes,
say
sir.
you make room.
Yes, sir.
Your gifts make room for you. And Jayshawn, I must tell you, your gifts have been making room for you. And even further, it's put you in the place and tables with greats. And it's going to continue to. Your best is yet to come, so we ain't going to go there first.
Appreciate
So, Jayshawn, he's wrote for the likes of R. Kelly, King R&B, Usher Raymond, Omarion, B2K, Faith Evans, Gerald Levert,
Joe Little,
yes,
LSG, Drew Hill,
Genuine,
Mario,
yes,
Fred Hammond, Mary,
the
The
Who
Walls
else?
Group,
The Walls Group, and what's the one lady you said?
Lena Bird Miles, Gene Moore,
Man,
India Irie,
what's the one other gospel brother?
Gene Moore.
No, it's another dude.
Another dude,
You just did a record with him.
Gene Moore.
No,
With
it's
India
another dude,
Arie?
Lavelle.
Oh, Lavelle. Oh, I forgot about. How
You
can I forget about
can't
Lavelle?
forget about
He ain't
Lavelle.
gospel. He R&B.
Is he?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
Lavelle.
Lavelle, yeah.
Lavelle. And then what's the guy from Tyler Perry's?
Ooh, yeah, you
From
got
Tyler
that
Perry,
wasn't me.
the wife and the
Oh, I'm sorry, David Tamela Man. That's
Yeah,
right. That's
yeah,
right,
man.
David Man.
Look, I know your
I forgot
career
about
better
that.
than
Yeah, you do.
I
Yeah,
study the game, though. I'm a big fan of yours.
I'm a
by
big
the way.
likewise.
Okay.
Likewise, big bro.
And so we've named these people, okay? And so now we're going to take Jayshawn back to just a little baby. They called him the Nose.
Oh,
then.
what?
Yes.
You talking about? Come on, man.
Terry,
No, they
they
called
called
me
you
the.
the
He
Nose.
called me the Nose, but they also called me Pig Wig.
Pig Wig? Shout out to Terry.
They called me Pig Wig.
Shout out to Terry. That's
What's
who
up,
told
T?
me.
Yeah, he
T.
called me the Nose, the
Over
Nose,
at Lord
Nose, dog.
J's, Lord
Yeah,
J's.
yeah.
So take me back, man, as a child, man. When did you know that you really like singing and you like music, period?
So music been with me ever since I can remember, man. Listening to 92.3 AM and also 93 FM WZAK. Music's always been there with me. I grew up in a gospel household. My grandfather was a quartet singer, and around 85 he turned into a pastor. I was born in 80, but the 70s and the 80s my grandfather was managing a group called the Golden Harmonizers.
Oh, I'm hip to them.
That he, Big Smitty, he, God rest his soul, he was doing that, and then along came me, and my mother. I'm talking about my mother's father, but then my father, his father, he was also on the quartet scene as well. What was my grandfather's name? Henry Champion.
Henry Champion.
Henry Champion.
Never knew this.
And then he made my father, the great, the gospel icon, the Cleveland gospel icon, the great Leonard.
Not just Cleveland.
Great Leonard Champion.
Not just Cleveland.
My apologies.
So the great Leonard Champion, we gonna get to him because he's gonna have a whole little space in his show stories.
Cool. Okay.
But so when did you discover? How old do you think you were when you really knew that you like gospel music? Because you always say that you're not a singer, okay, but you're more so of a writer. But you've always have been singing a little bit, and writing. So writing is your first love. When did you know that you had the ability to write and you liked it?
I was around 13, around 13 years old, and I thought my brother Jason. Well, can I?
Yeah, you can bring
My
him
brother
up.
Jason.
Jason Champion of Men at Large.
He ended up moving to Michigan, but before he did, he introduced me to some cats called Aretha, some producers, and
Chris
and
Eric and Cleve.
Yeah, Chris, Eric, and Cleve, Aretha. And I ended up, he left, and I was like, you know what, I want to be an artist. I thought I wanted to be an artist, and I went to Eric and Chris, and I was like, hey, man, I want to be an artist. And they was like, what you talking about? I said, I wrote this song, and I sang a song for them that I had written.
You remember the song?
Yeah. It was called Forever in the Day.
Give me a little bit of it. Give me a little
Come
bit.
on, man. The hook said, why did you go away? I'm speed it up. From me, you should have stayed with me for eternity. Why did you go away from me?
Woo.
You should have stayed with me. I thought you would stay with me forever and a day.
Y'all hear this?
I wrote
Jayshawn
that. I
Champion.
wrote that. I was like around 14, maybe 14 years old.
Nice.
And I'm like, all right, cool. Start the turn the machines on. Let's make this record so I can go get a deal and get my mom out the hood. They're like, Eric and Chris was like, no, seriously, who wrote that record? I said, I did. They're like, no, for real. Because we don't want to do this music and then we do this song and then it's somebody else's record. I said, I did it.
They didn't believe.
And they didn't.
Wow.
They was like, Sean, you should really think about being a songwriter. And I was like, why? They said, because the songwriters are the people, like the producers, songwriters and producers, those are the people that make all the bread. And
It's a holiday.
yeah, man.
Let's talk about it. You know, I wrote on their first album.
Yes, sir.
Quite
You
a
was
bit.
all
and
on- you
then
was all on-
backgrounds
yeah.
everywhere.
Nay.
Yeah.
Nay.
And I took part in
Yes, sir.
partaking in writing so alone.
Yes, sir.
How was it watching your brother?
So what's crazy is that story is crazy, man. For those of you that don't know, growing up, me and my brother, we didn't grow up in the same household. So when our father died in 92, I had no clue that my brother was in Men at Large. No clue. But one day, I was walking to school, man, and I was on Shaw and Hayden, crossing, you know that intersection, Shaw and Hayden, crossing the street, and there was an advertisement for the Budweiser Superfest. And I'm looking on there, and I see y'all, I see the Rude Boys, I see Levert, and then I see these two big dudes standing there, Men at Large, and I looked. I said, hey, man, that's my brother.
Wow.
And my friends was like, no, it's not. I said, that is my brother, man. That's my big brother, Jason. They didn't believe me. I went to school that day like crazy. And I ended up, for whatever reason, I went to the store, went to that Coney's right there on Hayden, and I bought the bootleg Men at Large album, and I learned it backwards and forwards. I just kept listening to it, not knowing that my brother was doing this. And I called him. I'm like, bro, I didn't know you was doing this. He's like, yeah, man, you didn't know Gerald was at our father's funeral? I said, yeah, but I didn't know you was working with him. But he was the one that made me think that I wanted to be an artist, and watching him, and it was incredible, man, seeing him on Arsenio Hall, Video Vibrations, Video Soul.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
I'm watching all this as
Real
like
deal.
this is my older brother, man, and it was pretty cool. And then to be there for Men at Large's second album, I was there every time they went to go record songs, to see that progress and to see how that program went down. I'm like, yo, this is how you make records. It was crazy, man. My brother, I'm still one of my brother's biggest fans to this day. And they would take me out on the road with them sometimes to sing backgrounds. I had no business in some of them places.
Right.
At 15, 16 years old, no business, but I was there, and they would pay me too. They kept pay me. They would pay me like $100. I would ask for $100 for both of them. Dave was never. Like, get out of here, man. I'm not paying you, man. right.
That's crazy. You know what? That's crazy. I'm gonna take it back a little bit before then. Your father, the great Leonard Champion, who many days, man, I singing, and I mean, he was one of the first guys that I was like, man, who is this big dude with this voice, with this booming baritone, tenor, a little bit of alto in certain areas, just like the tone, crazy, man.
He was a grizzly bear.
But everywhere that Leonard Champion was, I told my mother, I want to go see the big man sing.
Wow.
And I talk about it in my book. Man.
Wow.
I took time out in my autobiography called Written All Over Your Face That's Soon to Come.
Oh, wow.
And I have a nice section about your father.
Oh,
man.
wow, man.
Yeah, because he was truly one of my biggest inspirations as a kid.
Wow.
You know, him and my aunt Carolyn Kirkwood. And so, you know, they were the two top gospel people that I would see in the city, you know, that people admired.
Did you ever get to meet him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got you.
Of course. I know Cardinal Fellows and Bishop Redmond and
the whole evangelist.
The whole evangelistic
Yeah,
team.
Michael Dotson, Leonard
Michael
Burks.
Dotson was like a big brother to me.
Yes, sir.
You know, so yeah, I followed them.
Yeah,
you
man.
know. And so your father, man, listen, is to me one of the greatest gospel singers of all time.
No doubt.
Underrated.
Yeah.
It didn't get to where he
I
got.
would say
And he was a
unsung.
young man when he
I
passed.
say unsung.
Unsung.
Yeah.
And he was a young man when he passed.
39.
39 years old, you know, and just the experience of that. Did you have a relationship with your father growing up?
No, I didn't, man. Just through, you know, adult things and, you know.
Did you ever talk to him?
Nah.
Never got a chance to meet him?
There was this one time I met him. We went to the same church, man. And, you know.
You went to the same church?
We went to the same church.
You wasn't allowed to talk to him?
It was a
am I going
crazy
too
situation.
far?
No, you fine,
Oh,
man.
okay,
You
right.
fine, man. I'm grown. I'm 45, and I ain't nobody. We here now. For whatever reasons, man. Just for whatever reasons, I just couldn't. Church politics. I'll say that.
Wow.
Church politics. It couldn't be a minister in church, and you just having kids all over the place and stuff like that. If you ain't married, you understand what I'm saying? So, yeah, it really wasn't a good time for him to really, like, you know, get with me or whatever. If I say too much, I don't want my mama to kill me.
No, that's it. We don't want her, man.
Yeah,
I know her.
I don't want mama to kill me, but it just didn't work out the way it should have. And there was one time we did interact with each other. As a matter of fact, we was at where the DoubleTree is. We were doing a fashion show, church fashion show, and I was on the program that he was on, and I was on there to do a drum solo, which was nothing but shout music back then, and he sang or whatever.
While you was playing the drum?
No. He was on the Leonard Champion for solo or whatever. And when we were about to leave, my mom took me out into the hallway, and my father had to walk past. And he walked out with a cane. He walked up to me and he said, "You did a good job, son." And then he walked away.
That's it.
That's it.
So if Jayshawn,
Yo.
I'll sip on some of my coffee right now. For this one, if you could have had a chance to talk to your dad, you know, like right now, what would you say to him, man?
Oh man,
what would you say to him?
Ooh, if I could talk to Champ now, I'd probably be like, I would ask him why, like, you know, why not, and he'll know why not.
Right.
I'll ask him why not, bro. You know, but I would also tell him thank you for the gifts
That you got from him.
Yeah, thank you for the gifts and
that portal. That's
yeah,
dope.
man, yeah.
That's dope, man. I've always wondered this, you know, so I'm asking questions that I never knew.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? We freestyling out here. There's no arrangement or nothing.
For sure.
But I loved your father. I adored him, and I had interactions with him.
Yeah.
And proud to have known him and been living in this space and time to be able to experience.
Whenever somebody tells me about him, I hold on to all those stories, bro. So those stories mean so much to me, man. Your father, I remember every time I meet somebody, man, to this day, bro, to this day, he was so magnanimous in this city. To this day, people walk up to me, your last name Chip? Yes, ma'am. Was your daddy this, daddy? He taught me how to drive, and he did this. He sang at my mother's funeral. I'm like, man, Jesus,
yeah, man.
Crazy.
And when I found out that he was your father, because, you know, I found out late in the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I met you, when we first really started hooking up,
right.
I kind of knew you. You Jason's brother.
Right.
So, yeah. I mean,
Right.
Obviously, that's your father. But, yeah, man, just wanted to take time within this conversation to cover that, because that's very important in my life to know. But I'm glad that you did get a chance to put your eyes on your father and him for this.
Man,
say something,
I go back and watch videos,
you know,
all the time.
I know, and sometimes I see
time.
you posting, and even with your name, you know, you know, you've adopted that champion.
Yeah, man.
You know, retooling yourself, and ever since you did that, man, you taken off.
Man,
it's taken you that name, Jayshawn Champion.
Yes, sir.
Has really changed your life, and it's marketable.
It is.
It's marketable.
Definitely,
you know.
man. Definitely.
And then it brings you and your brother Jayshawn Champion together.
Yes, sir.
So that's cool, man.
Yes, sir.
So moving forward, a kid from East Cleveland.
Man.
Yeah.
Found out.
What elementary school you went to?
Chambers,
same as me.
Chambers.
Kirk, and Shaw. Same thing as
Class
me.
of 98. Yeah. Just going back and forth to the studio.
Was you in the choir?
Yeah, I was.
You was in the choir. Who was your director?
Her name was Elisa Gray.
Okay.
Mrs. Ritchie's daughter.
Oh, yeah, I remember Miss Ritchie.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah, because I had Professor Robert Thomas.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. Tramiel Yarbrough, he was up there. Kevin Freeman, Danny Kaysen.
Danny Kaysen went to Shaw?
No, he was I was in his gospel choir.
Oh, okay.
Our gospel choir was out of Shaw and Danny Kaysen.
Gotcha.
Mr. Kaysen,
Professor Kaysen.
and Kevin Freeman. They were the directors.
Got you.
know,
Okay.
And oh man, what's her name? Paula. Ooh man, she gonna kill me. But anyway, Miss Paula.
Miss Paula, we know. Shout out to Miss Paula.
We love you. It might hit me later. But just growing up in that community in East Cleveland, like myself, and in that music department, which has always been crazy. With the band, the choir. You know, we come from that DNA. How much living in East Cleveland, going to Kirk, going to Shaw, influenced you in music?
Balance, because I was such a church boy. When I'm coming back to the hood, all my friends listening to rap, hip hop, whatever, R&B. I used to have to sneak and listen to R&B sometimes.
Really?
Bro. Yeah. Sometimes my mother, she would be real.
So she don't know a lot of R&B.
She do, but it would just be them times where mama would just be real deep and say we can't listen to R&B, and I would sneak. My mother would sometimes hide Michael Jackson's Thriller, but you know who told me where it was?
Where?
My grandma.
She wanted you to
My
hear
grandma
Michael.
say, yeah, you put that back before she get home.
The magic of Michael.
Yeah.
She wanted you. Hey, every kid, listen, man. Michael Jackson, as a kid,
man.
I remember as a kid, a little boy before even probably your time, watching Michael Jackson as a little boy. So I was born in 68, about 73, 74.
Yeah, he was in his prime as a little dude. Yeah.
So I'm already, I can see, I know, and I watched the magic of Michael Jackson.
Yes, sir.
All my life, man. Magical. And I always say while we hear Michael Jackson would never be forgotten.
Ever.
It's something about when a little child now see him,
Joe,
they see the magic.
Joe, it pisses me off a little bit because I'm like, how is it that this 5-year-old child, that's the only thing that I'm not getting. How? Because I told you I study this shit. Excuse me. How is it that this child who's 5 years old knows Beat It and Thriller and Michael Jackson records like they were there when he made them, and this man been gone since 2009?
Because once you see him, there's a magic.
There is
something.
Listen,
the creator is real. When he gifts you, there's something. And I hate that they did Michael Jackson the way they did, accusing him, accusations of him being a pedophile, all that. I never ever in my life would ever believe any of that, man. Michael Jackson loved children because he didn't get a chance to be a child himself. Right. That's what I believe. He had the Neverland Ranch. I'm with you. Yeah. He wanted kids to have fun. Right. And, it's kind of, with the way he looked, probably they ain't like him, but he got the kids all up in the bed with him playing and kicking in his house. He was just a kid. He didn't get a chance to be a kid. And so the world is sentenced for the rest of till eternity, however long, that Michael Jackson will never be forgotten. Is a sentence, a beautiful sentence to the world that he will never. You can't ruin his legacy. They didn't try to do everything to him, man, and it's nonstop. It won't stop. Wow, it's not going to stop. Think about that. And so every kid that ever places their eye or hear Michael, they're always going to love him. Always, man. Always, forever. Always. So yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, man, in the hood, it was everything. It was everything. I had rap, hip hop, R&B, even jazz. Stuff like that. With being in rhythm teams at Shaw, we tried to do rhythm teams. Rhythm teams. I was in rhythm team. Yeah, it wasn't the same. Me, Marlon Coles. Shout out Golden, bad boy. Yeah, we all went to school together. We had some dogs there for sure. Yeah, but yeah, man. So before we leave gospel, need your top 5 male gospel singers of all time. Of all time? Of all time. Of all time. Of all time. James Moore. Number 1. James Moore. Number 1, James Moore. John Key. Number 2, them is my 2 together. Oh, now we about to split apart. I believe. James Moore, John Key, top 5 of all time. I'm gonna tell my 3rd one. Marvin Winans to me. Ooh, that's 3. My top 3. Okay, James Moore. Who else I say? John Key. John P. Key. Daryl Coley. Daryl 4. He's 4. Daryl Coley, number 4. You know what? I'm sorry, Marvin. I'm going to switch you out. If my people who are called by my name would humble themselves and pray. Daryl was a monster. Seek my face, turn from their wicked ways. Sing, Joe, sing. Well, you got to sing earlier. But Daryl Cole, so we together now. So Daryl Coley. So James Moore, John P. Key, here's the thing. Coley. Here's the thing. I would have to go 10 because it's a whole nother. Yeah. It's a whole nother section of people. But the top 5 is the creme de la creme. So you gonna put Rance up in there? He was there. So you got John. He's probably the mentor of all those. You got John, James, Daryl, Marvin, Rance. Yep. But guess what? Actually shoot Rance up because they were all inspired by Rance. He's the godfather. He the one. You can hear John P. You can hear Rance and John all P. All day long. You can hear Rance and Daryl. You can hear Rance and Marvin. And all of them, man. Yeah. So, I mean, those are the top 5. But we're going to make him the guy. He sits on the hill. All right, cool. Yeah. So
He by himself.
give him one.
God bless you, Dr. Rance.
Yes, Rance Allen. So yeah. So now you with Aristopher.
With Aristopher, man. We
You
doing
R&B now.
I'm R&B. I'm all the
And
way
what I
locked
would
in.
tell you right now, these guys tracks.
Man.
Eric, Chris, and Clee.
Man.
Because I found out about Clee later. His name is not in there, but a very important part of that clique.
Very important part.
Tracks, still to this day, when I go back and I listen to some of this stuff, are some of the greatest tracks ever made in music. Ever. Aristopher out of Cleveland. I know Chris is from Cleveland, Clea is from Cleveland, and Eric is from Jersey.
New Jersey, yeah.
New Jersey, see, I know.
Mm-hmm.
And man, Aristopher, I just got to shout y'all out, man. Chris Jennings,
Eric Johnson,
and
Cleve Lockwood.
Cleve Lockwood.
William Cleveland Lockwood.
That's right. Those guys right there, that production team is probably the greatest unknown production team of all time, for sure.
That's who birthed.
I remember letting Jero hear their tracks. He was like, whoa, who the fuck? Like, who is these dudes? So your journey with them, what did you learn?
How to write a great song. With them, I learned work ethic. We would stay up 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, doing records, man.
Yeah.
Even if it was just one record, it would take a while because we wanted to make sure it was the right record.
Yeah,
because we shopping these records too.
Yeah, those guys was real tight. They didn't play.
Yeah. So that's what I learned from them, man. And then when they moved to New York and moved to New Jersey, I was right on the bus with them. Me and Marlon and Ahmad. Shout out to Ahmad Russell. We were their writers. We had become Mind Blend. That's what we call ourselves.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, man. And being in New York and going back and forth from the city back to Jersey, man, meeting Jimmy Cozier,
I learned about him through you.
Yeah, man, Malik Yoba, whole bunch of other producers.
Malik Yoba?
Yeah.
He was producing music?
Yeah, he was always up at Chung King, the studio up there.
He's an actor.
Yeah, he's an actor, and New York Undercover was bubbling then.
It was cold.
But he dabbled in the music too. So being there, who else? What's the lady from Sylvia? Not Sylvia Rome. Not Sylvia Rome.
Oh, Sylvia from the rap.
Yes.
Rappers, from the Rappers label.
Yes.
Label.
Her.
Yeah.
Sylvia Johnson, I believe her name is.
Yes, something like that.
Man, being in her studio, meeting her son. Yeah, New York was incredible. I'm not fond of New York, but it was cool to work.
I like
there.
You got to be there.
You got to be there.
So moving from there, then there was a split.
Oh yeah, because I was a kid. I was still a kid, and I felt like
doing some bullshit.
Yeah, I was doing some bullshit because I felt like, if I'm signed to your company, then you're supposed to take care of me. No, that's not how that worked, bro. No, you signed to music. We doing business, but you still got to live, man. You don't want to. You got to pay rent. Get your ass out and go back home, and that's what I did. And
then you landed on my lap.
But all right,
pause.
Pause all day long. But I heard, I'm like, man, I need to get in contact with Joe. It took us maybe a couple weeks for you to let me in there. Pause. And then he was like, yeah, you was spinning me, yeah, bitch, I got you, bitch. I'm like, I just kept calling.
Right.
And you're like, all right, man, come on, bro. And I never forget that first day in the studio, man. We got it in. It was me, you, and Bingo.
Yep. Larry Marcus
was there.
And the Rude Boys, rest in peace.
And we came up with a record, and you was looking like, oh no, you the real thing.
Yeah.
You said, what time you coming back tomorrow? What time we getting it in? That was it. We was locked in. We was going.
Some years.
Yes.
We put in some years.
Put some
great
work
years.
in, man.
I'm not gonna lie, man. When I first met you, I thought you was full of shit. For real, because you was silly than a motherfucker.
I still am.
But you way better. But there's a way you used to be looking. I was like, man, this dude crazy. But we got together. You brought Marlon Coles along with you. We started getting the studio. And what I would tell you is that y'all changed my life.
Wow.
I always tell everybody, between you, Marlon Coles, and Langy.
Langy. Bad
Langy,
boy too.
James Tate Jr.
James Tate Jr. Yes, sir.
Y'all three guys, just the flavor that you brought to me as an artist, as a singer, you retooled me. So
man.
to this day, I would not be the singer that I am right now without Jayshawn, Marlon Coles, Langy, and Christopher McNeil.
Yes,
Reverend.
sir. Yes, sir.
Is he a bishop? Bishop
Christopher McNeil. Yes,
who
sir.
was one of my first vocal coach. And actually produced a vocal out of me that I've never been able to match since on this song called Good Looking we was listening to earlier.
Man.
But we created something great together. We had a plethora of songs that have never come out, but then we finally did get one.
We did.
After being in Gerald Levert's studio, travel all this time, we finally got one on Gerald together.
We got one on Gerald, and then we got one on Genuine.
Genuine. Well, I'm keeping it at Treble right now.
Okay, you keeping it
because it took us a while, but Gerald was open to you after a while, you know, because you was really up on my floor doing things. But when you first met Gerald, let's talk about Gerald Levert.
Oh man,
what? Tell me about your relationship, the little relationship.
It was minimal, but Gerald was a guy that he struck me as a guy that was not gonna hold nothing back, and he told me exactly what was on his mind, man. Oh, that's some bullshit, man. That's not
right,
it. Like,
right.
you know.
Did you feel the stuff he was telling you was bullshit? Was bullshit?
Yeah, so yeah, and not necessarily my stuff. Just he would just shoot it to whoever straight. He shot it to me straight.
When is your birthday?
July 13th.
Whose birthday is that?
Gerald Levert's.
Same day.
Same day.
Did y'all know that then? Had y'all ever discussed that?
No, we didn't, man.
That's crazy.
The only time that me and Gerald really spent time together
When we did the record.
Gerald was in Atlanta. We'll get to that. Well, no,
Okay.
I'll tell you about it. Gerald was in Atlanta, and I was in Atlanta at the time. He had a show, and I was working at Evander Holyfield studio. And I called G, and I was like, G, what's happening, man? What you got going on? I'm just shooting the show tomorrow. I said, yo, come out to Evander Holyfield studio. Let me do a record on you. He was like, nigga, come get me. I said, cool. I did. Great conversation on the way to the studio. We did a solid record, and took him back to the hotel or whatever, man. And
You remember the record?
yeah,
What's the name of it?
Good Looking Out.
You still got it?
It's on YouTube.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, y'all go check that out.
on
Jay
YouTube.
Sean's first production with Gerald.
Yeah, called Good Looking Out.
Good Looking Out on
Lil Ronnie
YouTube.
did it together.
Lil Ronnie. Cool. That's cool, man. It was great. We did a song on Gerald, which we did. And that was our first song that we got placed together. But then, you know, we made the next move.
Man,
Genuine, Love You More.
I never forget when you called me. You called me and was like, I got a melody. And you was like,
Who did the music?
You.
Sonic.
And Sonic.
Sonic the
You and
Hedgehog, better known as B. Howard,
Yes, sir.
Brandon Howard, Mickey Howard's son.
Oldest
The
boy.
B. Howard, but that's we started building a team for real
Yes,
once
sir.
he came.
Yes, sir.
Because he added a crazy flavor. And we got our next placement on Genuine on the senior album called Love You More, which gets a lot of traction. I still get a
Man,
couple
people
checks
love
from that.
that record, man.
Checks be pretty cool still.
Well, thank you, Tom Joyner, for playing that record every morning.
Yes, he did.
Because Dave McPherson was not going to give us a video because he spent all their budget on the first single on that mug, Hell Yeah, written by Mr. Robert Kelly.
Right.
And then the next single on there was In Those Jeans.
Right.
We could have got a damn video.
We should have got a video. But they did release it.
They did
so
release
it was cool.
it. Yeah.
And when it got released, it did what's the number? We got up there in the top 5 with it.
Did we?
We top 5, top 10. Here, let me check my phone real quick.
Man, let's let you look at us.
Let me see this.
While my
me see.
man checking his phone.
What? Genuine's Love You More. Where did it peak on the R&B charts?
Genuine's Love You More. It's crazy how we can do that.
Genuine Love You More. Where did it peak on the R&B charts?
Here's an answer from Wikipedia.
Number 28. March 2004, it peaked at number 28.
Let's go.
on the U.S. Hot R&B Hip Hop Song charts.
28 ain't bad. I ain't mad at the top 30. Not bad.
Can't be. We where
had
we
no
come
video.
from.
Man.
No video on where we come from.
Man, you hear me?
You know what I'm saying? So that's amazing, man. And
Yeah,
it was
man.
great working with Genuine, and then we started learning more about the business too with Genuine. Like, we ain't gonna go there. We gonna.
That's all right, man. That's
It's
all
all
right.
good.
It is
But it
what
was
it is.
we were thankful for the
Definitely.
opportunity.
Definitely, man.
To work with Genuine, and I based that song "Love You More" off of Troy. My whole life has changed. What's Troy? What's Troy? The
Taylor?
producer. Troy
Taylor?
Oliver.
Troy Oliver.
He did that.
Since you can. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
He that's
did
crazy.
That.
That's crazy.
Troy Oliver.
I didn't know that you birthed that from that.
It was
That's
based.
crazy.
It was off
and
that
it
vibe.
ended up being on G. I
Yup,
never
on
knew that
on
till right now,
album.
Joe.
Yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, that was a great placement for us.
Yeah,
and
it
then we
was.
got together and we got one more. Didn't we get one with LSG?
Yeah.
The Shakedown?
Yeah,
Shakedown. They robbed us. Hey, motherfuckers, y'all on the Empire. So I'm gonna tell the truth. Why you here? On Empire, right?
Yeah.
Luce, what was his name? Him and Mary J. Blige. They were at the piano and they stole some of our song. I'm just saying, I don't care.
It don't matter, man.
And we never followed through on it to get our paper, but maybe you know.
Yeah, we will.
We okay.
We all right.
Yeah, Shake y'all took from Shakedown. y'all stole from Shakedown.
They stole from Shakedown, Joe.
They stole from, didn't they?
I'll be damned. I mean,
they?
it sounded like it.
No, but when we
I sure enough called
no,
John
when we called John Kelly, when we sent it through the person, what's the person supposed to check the melodies and all that?
That person.
They said that it was, and we ain't had the money to pursue the.
Joe, we ain't got to tell all our business.
Nah, man, fuck that. We didn't have the money to pursue it at that time. We good now.
Yeah, for sure.
We
God
didn't
is
have our
already-
pitfalls.
God is amazing,
It's
for
all right,
sure.
but we blessed.
We back.
And so yeah, we did the Shakedown with LSG, and then from there on, man, you took off as a songwriter.
Yeah, man.
With Joe
yeah.
Thomas, Joe everything,
Joe.
Faith Evans.
Faith Evans.
Those are the next couple. Of
Ride
music.
With You by
Ride,
Joe and
Ride
G
With You
Unit.
by Joe and
Faith Evans, Stop and Go. This is when I had my time up in Philly. I moved to Philly and I met Music Soul Child, and he and I got real tight. And
right. And what was the production team?
man, Karma,
Carvin, yeah.
Carvin Hagens and Ivan.
Yeah, man, great
Various.
team. So with music, did you write a song on music?
No.
So with Faith, did you get a chance to be in the studio with Faith?
No, not with that.
Not
one.
with Faith. Joe,
Carvin, definitely.
tell me what that experience was like,
my
because
God.
I have labeled officially Joe Thomas the #1 R&B singer from the '90s as far as singing.
I'm not
was
mad at
guy.
that.
He was that guy.
I'm not mad at
You know,
that.
you got Stokely. He was
Yeah.
around or whatever, but Joe,
That
when
guy.
he hit to sing in the '90s, we was mad, bro.
Yeah, he was
mad.
He was a killer.
He
was
is.
a killer. So working with him in 2003, I was in New York City, man. Mind you now, Joe, I was already a huge fan of his. I mean, literally studying his moves. That first album, Joe Everything, with Baby, You're the One for Me. All those records. I gotta have all or nothing, baby.
Yeah.
Me, there is no maybe. If you wanna be my lady, it's all or nothing. Man, I got in New York, man, and I'm first of all, I am nervous because I'm about to produce Joe's vocals on my songs. But he was so receptive, man.
Wow.
He was very, man, when I let him, I'm like, Joe, I love you, man. I'm a fan, brother. But when it was time to go to work, it wasn't Jayshawn. We were peers.
Wow.
And why were we peers? Because I was speaking his language vocally. Everything I asked him to do, he would do it, man. And I could do that better. Do you want me to do that better for you? I'm like, yeah. And sometimes I would make him do things over just to see if he could do it again. Because he would do it so raw. I'm like, this nigga is ridiculous. I said, do that again. I just wanted to see, because he nailed it.
Right.
But I just want to see if you can do it again. And he would, man.
He's humble.
Oh man, he was it was pretty dope, man.
Great.
Working with that guy.
Great.
Vocally, he's impressive, man.
Very. So now let's take it back because I skipped these guys. We worked with Marcus Houston with B2K.
Oh yeah,
You did.
I forget, man.
Off the song Chocolate Fantasy.
That was me.
You was on there, wasn't you?
I don't think so, Joe.
It wasn't Aristifer. They did the track.
Right.
Aristifer, but that's
that.
why I associate you with that,
Right.
with the B2K.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
without you, we wouldn't
That's
have
right,
been
y'all
on the
did.
B2K.
That's right, y'all did
Right.
do B2K.
We did
B2K together. That's right.
And so we did B2K. I did it with the Aristifer's
Right.
track.
Mhm.
We wrote it, and Marcus Houston came to fine tune things because at that time, Omarion was going through a vocal change. He was a kid, so he was his voice was changing. So we went up to New York and cut it.
Wow.
And Marcus Houston was working. I don't know why I thought you was there.
Because I was just
Bingo's
around.
name is on the song because he put
Wow.
something. He added something to it. Larry Marcus.
Wow,
But
man.
yeah, with working with B2K was really great. I loved working with them. And was there. I just never forget. Now we fast forward. a little bit. Drew Hill.
Drew Hill.
We did a record on Drew Hill
We
called
sure
"Pass
did.
Me Not."
Pass Me By.
Pass Me By.
Yep.
I'm thinking.
Pass Me By.
I'm thinking about Douglas Miller. Pass Me.
Pass Me By. Yeah. That was
Pass Me
cool.
By.
That was cool. That was a record that me, you, and Sonic did together.
Yep.
And we went out
B
to
Howard
LA.
again. B Howard.
Went out to LA and did that record, and we also cut the record on Def Jam on the guy L.
L.
His name was L.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing.
Beautiful you.
That was me, you, and Marlon.
Yeah.
Man, that was a dope. So many things.
Do you have a copy of that?
I do not, bro.
Man, you getting on my nerves. with that.
What you want me to do,
Some
man?
bullshit, bro.
Why is my voice not here today?
It was earlier when.
No, I don't know what's going on today. My voice is just gone.
It's okay.
Can I have some of that juice?
Yeah. Let me get that juice for you.
Let me see. Let me read this label first. 100% juice. Ain't nothing added in here. Okay. Oh, we good. We good.
Good to go.
We good.
Go ahead. Sip
good.
on a little juicy juice.
All right, juicy
Maybe you might get an endorsement.
By Apple and Eve.
Apple and Eve.
Okay,
There you
let's
go.
get
Apple and Eve. We want an endorsement.
Let's get
So
it.
yeah, so we did cut on L that was on Def Jam, and we cut with Drew Hill. Same day. I'll never forget I met Scott Storch. He was in the other studio.
Was he?
Remember Scott Storch?
Man, I
Yeah,
didn't meet
because
Scott Storch till I
I'm
was
gonna
in
tell you
Miami.
this is bad. That day I went over to Scott Storch over there where he was.
Yeah.
We talked, and I was like, man, he was doing his thing. And he had some weed, right? And I never forget, he pulled out some weed. It looked like a Christmas tree, right? And he rolled it up, and I hit it. And man, that shit,
You was stuck.
I hadn't even smoked weed hardly before.
Oh God.
Man, it had me. I went and laid down and went to sleep for 2 hours at the studio while we was with them.
Oh God, Joe.
Yeah, man, that shit, I never smoked weed again.
Damn, Scott. Scott, no more.
Scott Storch.
Scott, don't let. And Scott used to roll them fat ass,
Yes.
fat stogies.
Yes. No more
Like,
for
come
me.
on, Scott.
Yeah, man, I wasn't going to experiment.
His
with that
rich
anymore.
ass.
Yes. So yeah, so we did Drew Hill, and that song came out overseas, the overseas version of that album.
On that
Return
album.
of the Drew.
Yeah.
Is that
and
it?
Drew Pendants.
Drew
No, Return to the Drew. You're right.
Return of the
With
Drew.
Scola.
With Scola.
Yes, sir.
Scola. Hey, let's talk about Scola.
Scoleezy.
Scola. Man, listen, Scola, Rue Scola. He came to Cleveland and kicked it with me by himself, man. And we did this song. We wrote this song called what was the name of that song? You Are the Reason Why. Since the first day I saw your pretty face, I haven't been the same. You gradually changed. Started up a street dreamer, chasing paper. Stacks got thicker. Money, clothes, and hoes. All a nigga knows.
Oh, y'all was doing some
And then
gangster
you
shit.
came along and showed me the big picture. Girl, you took this thug and showed me what was love. And here we stand today, and you're the reason why. You're the reason why that I've changed my life. You are the reason why. There's no more thugging in these streets for me. Yeah, this is going. I had to give y'all a little bit. We singing on here. Scola,
No,
then,
nigga, you
then,
singing on
then
here.
Jazz came and worked with me and Joe.
I remember
when he
that.
was on
I remember that.
Jam. So yeah, the Drew Hill experience was quite amazing.
That was pretty
man.
cool. Can I tell them the story about how you had to go and
on Cisco. That's my boy now. So
That's
yeah.
cool. Fuck it. I'm telling him. So Cisco, we doing the song or whatever. Cisco comes in. He has his books, his anime books or whatever.
Yes.
And he's halfway singing in the booth. And so Joe, I'm trying to tell him what to do, and he's like literally not paying attention. It seemed like he's not engaged.
This was after the thong,
nigga. Yes.
This was after the thong
Yeah,
song.
and after the Disney movies and all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So he was Cisco. Man, Joe said, cut this mic off. Let me go in here and holler at him right quick.
Yep.
Man, Joe went in there and said, I don't know what Joe
I'll
said.
tell you what I said.
But he was very demonstrative and what he had to say, just whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop and all that. I'm like, damn. When he came out that booth, Cisco was on one.
He killed it.
What the hell did you say to him?
I went to him and I was like, hey man, what's up? You all right? You cool? He's like, yeah. I was like, you sure? You good? He was like, yeah, man, I'm good. You know, like, all right, come on, let's get it, bro. I said, just some of the things that we actually do, just do it. You listen, man, you are a legend already, but just follow our lead a little bit and then do you. We want you to be you, but there's some particular things that we want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's all.
Right.
He's like, all right. He's like, no, man, it's cool. After that, he did his thing, man.
He did.
You know what I noticed about Drew Hill, though? When I finally found out who was who.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I would get him and Jazz
Mixed up. Yep. Me too.
Jazz.
Their tone is so similar.
Yeah, they're similar.
Jazz was the one.
Jazz banger.
Jesus.
But then once I heard both of them, I know Cisco still has that signature moves and all that. And them guys started me going, on songs. Remember that?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So on my music, every now and then, I did adapt some of that. Like, I was like, ooh, I like the way they be coming off, like putting a little something to it.
It's in their
But
bones.
I love working with them. It was one of my favorite artists I
Yeah.
love working with in the studio, Drew.
Yeah, man. All of
So
them.
we did that, baby.
Yes, we did, man.
And so you went on to work with, who have you? So might as well go here.
All right.
R. Kelly, Usher Raymond, same girl.
Same girl. There have been so many podcasts that talk about this song with my guy Lil Ronnie, and Lil Ronnie and I was in Atlanta during this time, and Lil Ronnie and I were working with a group that was signed to Jazzy Faye's imprint label at Capitol, Show Enough Records. The group is called Nephew.
Right?
Yeah.
Nephew.
And
what were they under? McPherson?
I don't know.
They were there at Sony.
They were at Capitol. They were at Capitol.
Nephew, I remember them.
Right, they were at Capitol. It was Jazzy Faye, Jazzy's, and I think Noonies label, Show Enough.
Yeah.
And we had done some songs. And so one day, me and Ronnie was just sitting up playing Madden. And I said, same girl. And Ronnie said, what you talking about, same girl? I said, same girl. I said, let's take 2 or 3 cats in the group and let's write a song about them messing with the same girl. And Ronnie dropped. He put the joystick down and said, we to the studio right now.
Wow.
And at that time, Trapped in the Closet had just came out. So I was inspired by that. Right. And Lil Ronnie ended up making the beat that night. We went to Evander Holyfield's studio, and Lil Ronnie made the beat that night. And for some odd reason or whatever, Joe, I could not stay woke that night. I slept through the whole time he was making the beat, because how we worked, we called ourselves the Machine. How we worked, he do the beat, I'm in the booth, we working, let's do it. But I couldn't stay woke that night. So got up when he was done with the beat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I'm like, all right, look, man, let's burn me a CD. We're going to go back to the house, and I'm going to just write it there. And I wrote it. Wrote it for the 2 guys. I wrote the first verse, and I wrote the first, second.
Your nephew cut it?
Yeah, they cut it. I'll let you hear it. Yeah, they cut it.
So how did that, y'all cut it for Nephew?
Cut it for Nephew.
Jazzy Faye's group.
Yes, cut it for Nephew, but they did not pay for the record. And so the record was just sitting. Lil Ronnie pitched it to Jive for Joe. for Joe and Tyrese.
Joe and Tyrese?
They said
They
no.
passed up on
They
it?
said no.
Wow.
They said no. And so the rest of the story goes, Lil Ronnie works with Bow Wow, have been working on all his projects with him. Bow Wow had a song on his album called Flirt, featuring R. Kelly.
Right.
The label forgot to put R. Kelly's name on the feature on Bow Wow's release. And then they made the song the very last song. So R. Kelly said, you know what, he was petty. You know what, since y'all do me like that, I'm going to make Flirt my single, and and Bow Wow won't be on it. And that was Lil Ronnie's track. So he's like, what else you got? And Ronnie like, I got Same Girl, this record called Same Girl. Send it through.
He sent it to R. Kelly.
Sent it to R. Kelly. R. Kelly cut it, and they sent it. Matter of fact, a guy by the name of a producer by the name of Sounds, he called me one day while he's in Atlanta. And he's like, "Yo, bro, I know you did this song Same Girl," because he was working in Usher's studio. Mm-hmm. And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because Usher just cut this record with R. Kelly." And I was like, "What?" Now, Lil Ronnie told me this was about to happen. Sounds sent me the record, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is really happening." And 2007, spring of 2007, forgot the day that it happened. My man Rocky, forgot Rocky Bivens, who was married to old girl from Escape, Tamika. Tasha. He's married to Tasha. He called me and was like, "Yeah, man, so what you buying me?" I was like, "What you mean?" He's like, what you gonna buy me, man?" He said, "I'll just give you the biggest song in your career." He said, R. Kelly, Usher, Same Girl. It's going down. World premiere next week, all over the country.
With a video.
With a video.
Right.
With a video.
With the video, y'all.
Yo, so
with a video.
That was crazy, man. They did a world premiere. Radio 1 did a world premiere of that song. All its stations all across the nations. They all played it at the same time. World premiere. The next day I flew to Chicago to go talk to R. Kelly about the business.
So you met with R. Kelly?
Met with R. Kelly.
You never met with Usher, but you met
Never
with
met
R.
with
Kelly.
Usher, but met with
So
R.
how
Kelly.
was that? How did that meet? Was this your first time meeting R. Kelly?
Yes, it was.
So how did you, so going into this meeting, how did you feel?
Mind you, R. Kelly, I was telling Christopher then, when R. Kelly did I Believe I Can Fly, that's what made me know R. Kelly was one of the greatest songwriters to ever do it. Because how do you go from Half on a Baby to I Believe I Can Fly to I Can't Sleep, Babe? All his remixes. I said R. Kelly is one of the greatest songwriters ever before we was calling him the king of R&B. So I got this going on in my body. I'm knowing like this guy. So I go to Chicago to meet with this man so we can handle the business. And before I go in the house, they got to take a Polaroid picture of me.
Huh?
Yeah.
You going to R. Kelly house?
Had to take a picture. I had to sign something saying.
Y'all hear this?
I had to sign something saying you are an employee of the Battery, whatever it was called here.
Right.
His house. You can't say nothing while you in here. Took a Polaroid picture of me, brother. And they took me into the house. Said, sit here for a minute. We'll call you when you're ready. I'm in the studio, one of his studios in the house. Incredible studio. I'm just sitting there. Sat there so long I fell asleep. But they finally came and got me. And they took me to his theater room.
I remember you telling me that.
They took me to his movie theater room. And going to his theater room, the hallways was literally like a movie theater with posters, with movies and all that kind of stuff.
Rich nigga shit.
Yeah, rich nigga shit.
Right.
And I walked in there. He's like, "What's up, my big nigga? Pull up a couch, man." And I'm sitting up here like
he said, "Pull up a couch."
He said, "Pull up a couch with your big ass." He's like, it was crazy. He's like, "Man, how you doing, man?" I'm like, "I'm cool, man." On the inside,
right,
I'm screaming because this is Rob Kelly.
Yeah.
But
for
I'm
sure.
here to do business, so I'm gonna act like I've been somewhere before. So I'm like, what's happening, man? So good to see you, man. Thank you for the opportunity, man. Have a seat, man. We were sitting up here. He was getting ready to go on tour for his Double Up tour. Because that was the name of the album, Double Up.
Right.
He said, man, whenever I'm getting ready to release an album, or whenever I get ready to go on tour,
And man, you sound just
I
like
like to watch me. So I'm sitting up here literally watching old videos of R. Kelly.
doing what?
His music videos.
okay.
No, his music videos.
Okay.
We sit up there watching.
When he said
I'm a
when you
bad-
said he looked like to watch.
No.
like to watch me. I'm
Old
just-
music videos, man. I'm a bad man.
Oh, that came
I'm
up?
not afraid of it. All that. He on there with the Batman song. He was just going through all his old stuff, the videos, his
Right.
old videos of it, music videos, and I'm sitting up here like, man, I'm sitting up here watching R. Kelly with R. Kelly in R. Kelly's house.
Right.
What the hell is this? What's going on here?
Right.
So that was a mind-blowing experience, man.
So when y'all got to talking about the business,
Oh, I didn't talk to him about the business.
oh,
We
you
didn't
just
talk
got a chance to meet.
Yeah, we just got a chance
That's
to meet
good.
each other, kicking with each other. You know, he's like, yeah, man, I'm about to work on a new album called Black Panties. I need your help. Man.
Hey,
What's
I
going
remember
on?
that. I remember
So I'm like, man, like for my hero, my songwriting hero to tell me, yeah, I need your help. I was like, yo, this is
Did you
incredible.
work with him on it?
Nah, we didn't do no more work after that, bro. Yeah. No.
So do Usher know that you wrote this same girl? Usher, which is a good friend of mine. We know each other. We hung out before. We did Black Men United. This is Jayshawn Champion, and he wrote the same girl for you and R. Kelly. Okay, so
R.
this
Kelly,
is the guy.
R. Kelly R. Kelly kept my first verse in the hook, of course. He rewrote the second verse and the bridge.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good.
Which gave me a nice chunk of
You still be
publishing
getting
shit.
checks for that?
Yes, I do.
All right, let me hold some.
You got it.
Okay, thank
You
you.
got it, big dog.
Thank you. So look, is that the highlight of your career as far as
You know what? As
the-
far as
the-
biggest songwriting, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
yeah.
that's been a while, man. So it's time for something else. I mean, I've had other records on satellite radio.
I've been hearing a
that
lot
do
of stuff
well,
that
that
you
do
do.
cool, but that was the biggest mainstream song to date, man. I mean, TikTokers, there's billions of plays. The
Right.
same girl, man. These kids, when I say they know all the lyrics, I'll be like, you know this song?
Yeah, man.
You weren't even born when this song came out.
Magic. That's that other magic.
That's that other
You got
magic, man.
R. Kelly and Usher, and they are probably
Yeah,
top.
yeah,
Since
yeah.
we hear R&B,
right.
top 5
Right.
or 10. What you gonna do? How you want to do it?
I
We
mean,
know who won, right?
Oh,
we know who number one is.
R&B?
We ain't talking about singing. We're talking about overall.
overall,
Singing, entertainer, songwriter, all that.
oh,
Number
God.
one, males.
R. Kelly for me.
All right. I got Stevie Wonder, one. R. Kelly,
Stevie.
2. I mean, but modern day, it's
Okay.
like Jordan Bryan.
That's tough.
It's like Jordan Bryan, bro.
Okay, so R. Kelly. Damn, man. Usher,
Usher, modern day.
modern day.
Chris Brown,
Of course.
that's 3. I put Chris Brown ahead of Usher.
All right.
I got R. Kelly, Chris Brown. Even though I don't know if Chris Brown really right, but
He
if
do.
we going there.
He do. Shit.
So
he right
I
on
got
that shit
R.
now.
Kelly, I got Chris Brown, I got Usher.
You talking about writers that sing as well, because Usher's not a writer.
Okay, so I don't know. Let's figure this out.
R&B artist.
Overall, that's what I was
Overall,
saying.
man, like,
You got that. That's R. Kelly, Chris Brown, Usher. Who else?
I don't know.
That's the top 3
We got this
since 90 on.
There's 2 more somewhere.
Since 90 on. Because R. Kelly
We can't
was
find
born
2
into
more?
the 90s.
D'Angelo.
I mean, D'Angelo's a beast. Career shorter though. Short career, but he's a legend for sure. I got
D'Angelo.
R. Kelly,
D'Angelo ushered in
Chris
a whole
Brown.
sound.
Usher. Damn, is they just the top 3, bro?
I don't know who else there is.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Usher, R. Kelly, Chris Brown. You can't say Trey.
and the rest
just-
people just good.
they come and go.
They good. They good. We talking about excellence, top of the line, top of the food chain.
I'm putting D'Angelo up there too, bro.
Okay, we'll put him at 4. You just need one more then.
I'll put D'Angelo up there.
All right, we'll put D'Angelo
So
at 4.
R. Kelly,
He was in
Usher, Chris, D'Angelo.
And I got to work with D'Angelo with the Black Men
Of course you
United.
did.
He wrote that song You Will Know.
Wrote and produced
Yeah,
it, yes,
he wrote
sir.
and produced it.
I don't know, man.
One more person. That's
One
it.
more person.
Who you got? What'd you say, Latif?
I would put
Man, you almost made me cuss.
I would put Maxwell under that D'Angelo umbrella.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. He wouldn't. No disrespect.
No disrespect.
Maxwell, you're a good artist, and you did work with R. Kelly. We're fortunate.
Yeah, Fortunate was a hell of a
But you know what's so funny, man?
What?
With Maxwell and R. Kelly had him singing, "I never sung a song so much with all my might." Because that's the hardest Maxwell ever sang.
And I never talked
But R. Kelly be
with all my
playing.
might.
Yeah, R. Kelly made him say that because I'm gonna make you sing hard today, nigga.
Yeah.
Because you be soft, sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But no.
No,
I'm gonna put
not
him in
Max.
Top, not top 5, bro.
I don't know. Like
Babyface, maybe? Or does that writer? He's an artist. He writes.
I'm not mad at that.
And on tour, his show is crazy.
I'm not mad at that.
You'll round it
That's
off
all
with
I
5.
got. That's
Face.
all I got.
Ain't nobody left. All right, let's go to producers. R&B
Ooh,
producers.
R&B producers.
Face, Jammin' Lewis,
Riley.
Teddy Riley, Robbie
Jerkins.
Jerkins. Look, yeah, Jerkins. One more.
Brian Morgan.
Brian Alexander Morgan. No, this is what's so crazy.
Bam.
I have an unreleased duet with
wow.
Aretha Franklin that Brian Alexander Morgan produced called Only You,
Really?
in which Aretha Franklin asked only for me.
Oh, that's cool.
She
man.
called out like, I want to do a duet with Lil Joe of the Rude Boys. The dude that's singing Written All Over Your Face, I want to do a duet with him. And we went to Detroit, me and Mark Jenkins and Ed Davis. We went up there and met Brian and met Aretha with her 2 girls eating up all the ribs and greens and offering nobody shit.
No, you
Oh,
lying.
man, they came with food, bro.
And then y'all
And everybody's like, man, Aretha can cook, man. She gonna cook for you. And I'm like, shit, okay. She
ain't
requested me, I'm on.
She ain't cook shit.
You know, man, they brought the ribs, greens, macaroni, ate that. Didn't share.
Damn, Aretha.
I love you, though. Thank you for the
No,
moment. Because
feed
this
my
song will
nigga.
come. This song will come out one day.
That's
It's called
what's up.
Only You. It's
Only
me and Aretha
You.
Franklin. Me. I got to do it with the Queen of Soul. Now, that's
Incredible.
amazing. This is stuff that I never thought.
Hey, man, Joe, let me give you your flowers right quick, man. Joe, thank you, man. Thank you, man, for putting on for the city. Thank you for being who you are, man. Thank you for finally letting me in the studio to work with you, man. And thank you for pouring into me, man. Always, what you always done for me, Joe, is you've always spoke positively into me. Back in the day, you used to try to give me a little game, but I wasn't ready for the game yet. You know, I'm now.
Yeah, you had to get your pitfalls and hurts and heartbreaks
oh
for that.
God.
I was there with you.
Oh man, and you warned me.
Yeah.
You like, hey man, listen, that's hot. Don't touch it. If you touch it, you know.
Yep. But
But
the
I-
baby, don't touch it.
Hey man, I had to get burnt.
Yeah.
But man, listen, man, thank you. I love you, dude, and I appreciate this moment, man. This is incredible. You made me look like a star right here.
You are a star.
I never forget, man, when I heard Written All Over Your Face when I was a kid, and I was like, somebody was like, they from Cleveland. I was like, like, yeah, they are. And I found out 2 doors down, Dwight Thompson and Russell Thompson, they was connected some type of way. And I was like, wow. And I never forget, I believe, what's my man name? Not Bingo, Cephas.
Melvin Cephas.
Melvin was talking to one of the Dwight's sisters, and he came over there, and I was like, that is the Rude Boys.
Right.
Never forget it.
Shout out to Dwight Thompson. You
Yes,
grew
sir.
up with him.
Yes, sir.
A dear friend of mine. You know, we started off singing. One of my partners singing together, shared in the basement
Yes,
with
sir.
John P. Key and DJ Rogers and
Man.
a couple other people, man. You know.
Yeah,
so shout
man.
out to Dwight Thompson and the group Gordon Park.
Yes, sir.
So
GP.
I'll be having them on here.
GP.
Yeah, man. You know what, Jayshawn, I thank you, man. For like I told earlier in the interview, you helped make me the part of what makes me the vocalist I am today.
Yes, sir.
And so I thank you. Good looking.
My man.
No pun intended.
My man.
You know, we got a song called "I Thank You, Good Looking." That hey TJ,
DJ
did that
Camper.
track. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back and try to see if we could get that and put that out. That's
Yeah,
a banger.
it's nice.
Still to this day,
Yeah, it's a
time
dope
is
record.
good looking. With Chris McNeil doing the
Yeah,
vocals
man.
with me. But there's no way that I could not have brung you here on A1 Conversations.
Thank you,
because
man.
I knew it would be just a very comfortable place, a comfortable.
It's hot in the motherfucker in
conversation.
here.
Is it?
Yes.
That's you big. Man.
Hey, man. She was hot too.
I don't see Latif over there fanning himself.
Go to
He
hell,
cool.
Joe.
He in a cool spot.
Well, yeah, these lights hurt.
Right.
All on my
There's-
neck.
hey, man, you know. It's,
Rotisserie in me.
yeah, that's okay. You'll be all right.
I'll be good.
Yep.
I need
so,
You know what? You
what?
got to call. You know who you got to call to get on here? And it's going to happen. I'm speaking this into existence.
Mike
You got to
Tyson.
get
I would
Tyson on
love
here,
to.
man.
That's my guy, Mike Tyson. You hear that? You got to come on there.
Come
You-
on, no,
You
come
didn't
on
invite me
home,
on
man.
Hot Boxing, but you're welcome to come on A1 Conversations, one of my great friends. So, as we wrap this up, man, what would you tell artists that are trying to make it in the business, what to do, some of the things that they, songwriters, let's stick with songwriters. Give some advice for the songwriters out there. You think they dope, they fire.
My advice to every songwriter, producers too, is to do what I do. Find out why. Find out why.
This is something that
Why is this song a hit?
Mm.
Why did they use this sound here? Why is this mix banging like this? Why did they use this word, this melody, this cadence? You always have to find out why. Even when you're doing your own music, you gotta use the formula, man. Why? And once you hit those answers, you're gonna get better and better. You gotta keep studying. I'm always studying. I will never stop studying. Also, know the business.
Right.
You gotta know the business. I know you're creative, but this is a business, and this business is ever evolving. So you gotta know this business, but never not be a student. Never not be a student.
Gotta always be a student. I say that all the time. Eric Nolan Grant, we cannot go anywhere before we talk about Big Brother. He was on this show with me too. Yes. Man, tell me about y'all actually had your company together, studios. Just tell me your experience working with Eric, because I came up from a little shorty with him. What was your experience working with Eric Nolan Grant?
So I always tell people, Unc saved my life, man. When I first came back home in 2010 from Atlanta, getting out of a relationship, Unc said, "Hey man, I wanna do some music, man. I want you to do some more music on me." And we did some music, and he's like, he said, "Man, you know what, nephew? I want to do this label with you, and I want to give you your own studio."
He did that.
And he did that, man.
He did that.
And we was in there rocking until we was in there for like a good 8-9 years, man.
I know.
Rolling.
I used to be
Just
in
making
there.
records, man. And Unc, I appreciate you, man, so much. And I know I tell you this, I love you. Thank you so much for that opportunity. And I'm thinking one day we may have to open the studio up again, man. Just to go to work here sometimes, man, and just, see what we can get popping. I loved working with Unc, man, because doing his stuff, because it was challenging.
Yeah, Banky, for sure.
It was challenging.
And you, listen, you helped add value to him as an artist, man. You, took Banky, Eric Nolan Grant, to the next level.
Yes, sir.
And you really taught him how to get in that studio and really grind it out. And it's made good things. Good things has happened. Yes, sir. That, man. And I'm glad that y'all teamed up.
Yeah, man.
Because when y'all first teamed up, he's like, "Yo, what's up with?" I was like, "That's my dude." So we done did records, man. He said he made me better. He gonna do the same for you,
right?
Because that's what you do, Jayshawn. You make things better, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you, brother.
Almost always get emotional at some point in my show, but you make things better. I want you to always notice, man.
Yes, sir.
That you make things better. When you around, it's gonna be okay.
Yes, sir.
If you in the building, you in that studio, it's gonna be the best it can be. Let's talk about you and my man FC real quick before
FC,
we go out.
my man, real quick. FC. We were coming up with a sound, man. FC's one of the dopest producers in Cleveland. Cleveland, you need to rock with him. Sound Lab, Sound Wave Studio, Sound Lab, whatever it is. FC on the beat. That's his Instagram. Go follow him. Go get tracks from him. Go to his studio.
FC.
Get produced by him. Vocal production. He knows how to make records.
Yes.
He is of that cloth.
Yes. I need you to get that. What I learned? Can I learn?
Yeah.
Song wrote by Felicia McDonald.
Yes, sir.
I gotta sing, so
let's go. Let's go.
So check this out. There's another thing that I wanted to say before we left. FC.
F Sizzle.
Damn, Jayshawn, I forgot.
It's all good. You
this
can
is
follow me
important.
on Instagram, one song at a time. The number one SONGATATYME. One song at a TYME. I also have music out, because I call myself singing. That's what we getting into more this year. We're gonna take the artist thing up to another level.
So you got Writer.
Yeah,
That
so
album.
the Writer album. If I was an artist, shout out to my man Samuel Britannica who gave me that name.
Britannica.
Writer. I said, man, Sam, all these new kids, man, they got these crazy one-letter word names like Division and SZA and all them. I said, man, give me a name like them. He said, call yourself Writer.
Samuel Britannica.
Sam. My man. Man, don't come on, man.
I ain't gonna do it to you.
Don't you
bro.
do it to me, brother,
I love
because
Samuel
I miss that
Britannica.
dude, brother.
Sam, what's Sam's full name?
Samuel Wilson II.
Samuel Wilson II.
One of the
Bookman.
coldest, I can't believe God took him, man.
Yeah, that's a tough
That's
one right
tough,
there.
man.
That's a tough
I
one.
was like, what?
I love Samuel Britannica was my sports talk partner.
Yeah,
He knew
yeah.
everything. I used to want him to beat the Schwab. Remember I said, you want to beat the Schwab on ESPN? Y'all should go ahead there.
Listen.
That's why I called him Britannica.
You loved him, and so did Unc. Unc was like, man, that was my guy,
Samuel
man.
Britannica, man. That was a cold sucker punch right there. Him
Yeah.
take away. Jayshawn, when you look in the mirror and you look at yourself, you see yourself, what do you see?
Good question, man. Right now, I see a lot of mistakes.
Choices.
Bad choices.
Decisions.
Yeah, I see a lot of mistakes, and but I also see discipline. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I'll be like, it's there, because you've tapped in before. So all you got to do is just stay tapped into that discipline. I also see pain. But then I also see heart. I see heart, like you got heart. Like I ain't no bitch. I ain't no fighting dude, but I ain't finna run either. I might get my ass whooped, but when I say heart, I mean, I'm not even saying it like that. I'm not saying heart that, like I would give so that somebody else has. That's just who I am, man. I love
cancers, bro.
I love to see people happy because of me. Not that I want to tell everybody that I did it.
Right.
But the fact that you smiled, the fact that you feel good, the fact that I could feed you, man, that makes me feel incredible. And I don't know, God, I did that. No, but it just makes me feel good that I was able to do something for you. That's just who I am. That's what I see in the mirror, man.
That's cold action, bro.
Yes, sir.
Tank. I just want to throw his name out there.
Bad boy.
Tank. We might put you.
You know what?
We got to put you up in.
Damn.
No, it hit me.
Damn.
We got to put you up in that top 5.
And
bro.
Joe.
Joe, yeah.
But we said.
Since
right
the
now,
90s? No,
Tank,
since the 90s.
Tank got to be there, bro.
Tank and Joe, we got to push him up in there. Babyface, sorry. Yeah, go. But you are the top producer. You the producer.
Yeah,
the writer.
but Tank got to be there for sure.
Got to be there. So, Jayshawn Champion, I thank you for coming on A1 Conversations
Man,
today.
thank you for
This
having
has
me.
been good therapy for me too, because I just wanted to be next to you for a while, talking to you and just learning some things that I didn't know.
Yes, sir.
But I want the public, I want all you guys to know that Jayshawn is that guy. Has done so much for me as an artist, as a singer, and just look him up, find him out. If you need some songs wrote and you got some money, got some paper, call him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta come with the paper.
You got a bag?
Yeah, you got a little bag.
Yeah.
It don't have to be a big bag. It could be a
No,
nice bag.
I work with all budgets, man.
Yeah,
I work with all budgets.
You know, because I need Jayshawn to.
Yeah,
I've been
well-
asking him to. You know, but
Just make me a salad, man.
salad.
make me a big
strawberry.
salad.
Bring you a strawberry patch pop.
Ooh, oh, y'all did turn me on to the patch from Aldi.
Oh no.
Yes, sir.
Save a lot.
That would save a lot.
Save a lot pop. This dude used to come over to my house with my family and
Oh,
everything
man.
and sit in the floor. We be writing in the
Yep.
basement with a whole liter of
patch
strawberry patch from Save a Lot. And every now and then I walk in Save a Lot just to go in there for memories, and they don't got strawberry patch no more.
Man, they can go to
They
hell.
got some more other shit.
We ain't on that, man. We drinking water these days.
Yeah,
baby.
water. Yeah, but I'd be
Water.
looking for that strawberry patch. It's addictive. You can drink a whole liter, 2 liter.
That's a
So
damn
look,
shame.
check it out. This is Joe Little III, a.k.a. Joey Beans, here on A1 Conversation. This is Wide Shot right here. Here we go. This is Joe Little III, Joey Beans, here on A1 Conversations with the great Jayshawn Champion. Jayshawn, I'd like to thank you for coming, man, showing love, baby. Yeah.
Love you, dude.
See y'all. How long was that?
Not bad.
Cool. So we gotta do our little photo ops. You gotta do drops.
Let's do it. What am I saying?
This is Jayshawn Champion. Check me out on A1 Conversations with Joe Little III on Strategic Moves Network.
God. Yo, what up? No, let me try it again. What up, everybody? This is Jayshawn Champion, singer-songwriter. Please check me out on A1 Conversations with my big brother, Joe Little III, here on the Strategic Moves Network. Stop playing with me.
Perfect.